Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock Me Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. Today it's Tuesday, the sun is out, and just in there behind me, we're down in a very small, or quite a quiet cul-de-sac on the eastern side of town in Maple Close. And just there behind me is a 2-bed semi-detached property with a lot of parking, garage, very pretty garden, a decent size at the back, and it's being offered with no chain. So look guys, you know how these property tours work, you know the market's busy, so if you are interested, and bungalows are very, very rare, please do get in touch. We're trying to keep everybody happy with all our viewings, but obviously with the market as fluid as they are, if it's of something of interest to you, give me a nudge straight away. Maple Close, eastern side of town, very popular little development. There is a bus route also that goes in and around here and then back into the town of Melksham. So with my tours guys, you know how they work. I'm just going to flip the camera around. We're going to look at the cul-de-sac, talk about the amenities, and then we're going to head on in and explore this 2-bed detached, semi-detached bungalow in Maple Close. And there we have it guys. I'm just going to bring the camera at the front because I just wanted to talk about the front of the drive, but before we talk about the amenities. Parking, garage, parking, and actually you can even go beyond into that carport, so it's offering a lot of parking for this bungalow, and there is no chain. Just further up here, that's the head of the cul-de-sac. You can't get through, but there is a walkway, and that will either take you into the Texaco store there, which is a little garage that's just on the Sandridge Road, or if you go across there, the co-op is within a convenient walk. I'm a fit lad, it'll take me about 2 minutes. Maple Close, as you can see, is a nice private cul-de-sac of, you know, there's only a few bungalows down here, and they just don't build bungalows anymore. These were built, I'd say, in the 70s, and then they just stopped building them, so they're very, very sought after. If you just turn right there, that takes you into Churchill Avenue, and there's a mixture of 3-bed semi-detached and semi-detached bungalows down there. Turn right and the road goes back up to Sandridge Road. That then links you to the top of the Sandridge Road. Turn left up there and that will take you down towards Bromham and towards Carn, and then you can get to Chippenham that way, or Devizes. Or if you wanted to go into town, you would just go up to this road, turn right along Sandridge Road. And I'm quite a fit lad. I reckon it'll take me a good 15-minute walk to get into town. There are bus routes. If you hop into the car, it's 5 minutes. There's amenities around you. There's schools around you with Forest and Sandridge, you know, just down through Snelton Lane there. So there's a lot going on here on the eastern side of town. But the majority of these, like I said, are bungalows. They're for the mature age, I would imagine. They're as rare as hen's teeth. This property hasn't been sold for a good 30 years or so, so you can just see that people want to stay here and live there, because obviously they're just not built anymore. So where we're going to go is inside there. Let's explore and take a good look around. As promised guys, just walk up to the front. You can see it's open here, so there's some gravelling there. You could, if you wanted to, make some more parking. I don't think there is a need, because as I mentioned, you've got a space for a car there. There's my car, there's the garage, and you could do the same, so at least 4 vehicles could go along here quite comfortably. If you wanted to put some bikes, you could put it into the garage there. If you've got motorbikes or some tools or whatever, that's absolutely perfect. As you can see, there's a little carport which is quite useful. There's a doorway into there which we won't go into, but that takes you into the inner hallway, and there's a bedroom there and it links off to other rooms. But we're just going to go through these gates, and then we're just going to go into here where it will link us nicely into the kitchen. Now this bungalow, it does need some modernising and updating. It's very clean, it's very tidy, but I think anybody looking to buy this bungalow will you know, decorate the sitting room, change the carpets, paint. Bathroom needs a little change as well, but it's fully functional. The units are in. I'm not sure about the gas heating at the moment. I don't know if there is a boiler in the attic or if there's a back boiler, but there is definitely gas into this property, and it's also double glazed. So here's the kitchen, tiled floor, plumbing for washing machine, and there you can see some units. Still great to see the old servant hatches, which were again from the 70s or 80s. That's still in here. Turn the camera around. Space for white goods, eye level cupboard. There's another cupboard there, which we could call a little pantry, if you like. And then this just gives you another angle of the kitchen. Now I think this bungalow is extendable. I'll show you why when we get outside, but I just want to show you and give you a little tease, because that garden is very special. Beautiful garden, not overlooked, very, very private. Lends itself for an extension if you wanted to go into the roof or to the side of this property. And you could just build the kitchen out if you wanted to. So there is some scope with this property, a lot of scope. With that parking, coupled with that parking as well at the front, and there's no chain, it's an ideal prospect for somebody to purchase this, especially if they're looking for bungalows, because they, like I said, they're not on the market. They just don't build them anymore. When they do come on the market, they're snapped up very quickly. There you can see a radiator. Turn the camera around one more time, just to show you this kitchen. Sink obviously there under the double glazed window. And from here, we're just going to walk into the inner hallway. Obviously there are some rooms there. This is going to be the bathroom, sitting room, bedroom. And if I just pop my camera there, that's the access to the loft space that I haven't been up. So I don't know if the boiler is up there or if it's a back boiler in the sitting room, which I'll show you in a minute. My instincts tell me it's a back boiler. So what I'm going to do, before I go anywhere, I was going to go into the bathroom, but I'm just going to turn right because I just want to show you another door. And that door is there. So that was the door which we mentioned when we were walking up the path. So there's two entrances. Entrance door there, and then there's another, as you just look, there's another door which comes in from the kitchen. So while we're here, let's go back. I just want to open up this cupboard. So you can see, airing cupboard, linen shelving. And then to the left, we're going to go into this bathroom. Radiator, double glazed window. And then you can see quite a dated bathroom here, guys. So you change it, there's a bit of tiling, but panel bath, low level WC, wash hand basin. There's a little shower attachment there. I guess you could also knock through. You could knock through into that cupboard and make this bathroom bigger if one wishes. And it all depends on where you put that gas boiler and what you do with that, I guess. So out we come. Back out into the main property. Just to give you another angle of how the rooms are. And then this one is bedroom 2. So bed would go in here. Again, it's dated, change the carpets, radiators great, double glazed windows are fine. It's just wallpapering. Carpets, maybe ceilings as well. So a little bit of plastering there. But all ready to buy, no chain. And I just love the position of this bungalow. I think it's really quiet, I think it's cute. I think there's more to be done if one wanted to use their imagination and they had the budget as well, which is important. I think you could do a little bit more to definitely enhance and improve what is already a pretty decent bungalow. So that's bedroom 2. Come back out, and then we're into bedroom 1. And of course, naturally now you can see it's a big double bedroom. You got freestanding here, wardrobe, chest of drawers. Look at that nice picture window. That just brings in all the natural light, that window. Really good size. If I pop my camera out there, you can see how much parking you could have, or if you wanted to make more parking, that is. There we go, just bring that around. Decent room, that. So let's open up this door. I'm just going to come back out on ourselves. There's a couple more rooms to go yet. And if I turn left, we'll walk into a pretty decent size living room. There's that serving hatch that I mentioned earlier. That comes from the kitchen. You could go this way, you could go that way and extend, or bring it out that way. There's some options here. And it just depends on how you feel that you want your property. But certainly it's extendable, all subject to planning permissions being granted, that is. Gas boiler, there's my instincts. That's telling me the back boiler is in there. and I'll know soon enough once the EPC is finished and sorted today. I'll know exactly where that is. Obviously, the property is empty as such. It's vacant possession, so there is no chain. So if anybody is in a proceedable position, this is going to make it ideal. So it certainly takes out the risk and fuss associated with selling when you haven't got an onward chain to worry about. But plenty of room for freestanding sofa units or whatever on each corner of this room. And these doors, they're not double glazed, they're just normal single glazed doors. Pop the camera in, and then you have a handy conservatory, which I think when you get into this garden you're going to love. Let me show you why. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I can hear birds. Useful garden shed there, which we'll cover off in a minute. This is double glazed construction. You could bring it down. You don't have to keep this one. You could add your own, improve on it if you wanted to, if you think there is a need, which is why when a property's like this, they're being sold. It's why they're so valuable, because you can make changes to it and improve it as well. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. You've seen the 2 bedrooms, you've seen the kitchen, nice big living room, conservatory, bathroom. Let's go outside, let's explore that garden and take it from there. So I wanted to come this way just to show you there is a useful garden shed, and I'm just going to say nothing for a minute. Lovely, quiet and lovely, and it's all enclosed with herbaceous borders, shrubs, trees. Absolutely fantastic. So somebody must love their garden if they want to purchase this. And the sun, I mean the time now, I'm looking at my watch, it's about 11 today, Tuesday. That sun's going to come around. It's quite low in winter, but you can start to see where that sun is just there. If I point the camera up, that's going to have the garden sunny in the afternoon, which I think is lovely. And now if you see this elevation or this aspect at the rear, you can see what you can do. You can move that, you can bring that out, you could come out that way, you could bring that out, you could go up that way. So there's a bit more to it than meets the eye, but certainly it's just got so much potential with the parking and the size, the fact there's no chain, the size of this garden. There's a bit more to the side. It really is a nice property to put on the market and to get stuck into, this one. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour. It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're all well. Any questions, just give me a nudge. And like I said, we are going to try and get as many people in to see all our properties. We can only keep one person at a time, but that's our intention. Feel free to give me a nudge as soon as possible if this is something that you do like, and call me on 01225 707 342. Thanks guys.